Aquarius, welcome to your reading. We're titling this Eclipse Season Messages, Aquarius, but really time isn't real and who cares? My readings are always designed to be relevant for whenever you find them, so it really doesn't matter. But if you would like to consider this an eclipse reading, we will probably pick up on eclipse energy. I'm not trying to fight that fact. But as a side note, eclipse energy can linger for months or even years, depending upon your specific placements in your chart. So I'm not going to waste too much time because I tend to talk a lot in air sign readings. So we're just going to get started, Aquarius. We're pulling from the Urban Crow Oracle and the Crow Tarot. At the end, I'm going to get you some little messages from this cool deck called the Personal Power Oracle. So let's get started. For Aquarius Spirit, okay, play is your first card. No one else has gotten that. I need another card, please, for Aquarius for eclipse season for the rest of September and beyond. Not sure what that was. Thank you. Sacred Space. Do we take this? I don't know. It was too messy. Give me one more. Thank you. Influence. Didn't we get influence like in one of your other recent readings? Illusion and curiosity on the split. I haven't really said that to anyone else. So I haven't read the split cards off. Before I pull the tarot on top, let's look. We have play, sacred space, and influence. So we have two sevens, 25 and 43, and a 9, 36. Interesting. We'll come back to that if it seems relevant. I will talk about that. Well, let's clarify spirit for Aquarius. Why is the play card here? You want to talk to me about this play card or no? Finally. The Six of Cups. Well, that's how I know. It took a long time for a reason. The Six of Cups. What's sacred space? Eight of Swords, yeah. And what's influence? Oh, interesting. We have the Devil coming out for the influence. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to start clarifying again right away, Aquarius, because that deck was giving me problems. It's like it didn't want to talk. Now, I definitely think we got the right cards, okay? Because this is the energy already that I was feeling before I pulled the tarot. But I want another layer, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to take up too much time explaining why. Okay, we're getting the Magician, sure. Tell me about play. A Two of Cups. Tell me about sacred space. Ten of Swords. One more for the sacred space. Eight of Swords again. Can I get something besides the Eight of Swords? Hanged Man. Okay, tell me about influence. Seven of Pentacles. One more for influence, please. Princess of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Jars. Two of Swords and Justice. Well, when I was shuffling Aquarius before I turned on the camera, I was seeing a lot of that, like Two of Swords. What else? I saw a card. I saw Mischief from this deck. I saw the Nine of Swords. Okay. What else did I see? Oh, the High Priestess. I got this distinct feeling, okay, and this could be on any level, I don't really know. But right away, seeing those cards, I was getting this message of like potentially having nightmares, night terrors, some sort of like psychic torment or spiritual torment going on that you might be experiencing. Some sort of mischief going on, right? And we do have the Magician here, which can be a card of a mischievous person. Now I'm taking it in a couple different ways here, but we also have the Devil over here, which could definitely be a mischievous person. Now, I also feel like we've talked about this before. Did we not talk about this before? Where we were discussing that there might be someone in your life who's like talking about you or like influencing things behind the scenes, like messing with you in your life a little bit. Okay. With the influence card here, I mean, I feel like it was you. I don't know. Maybe it was somebody else, but there's cigarettes, garbage, a big bottle of booze that you can kind of see in the background, right? And then the Devil card was the very first card out. So I don't know if this is you doing this to yourself, but I feel like maybe not, because we do have the Page of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign person who is problematic in your life. This would be Virgo for me. Devil is Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles would be Capricorn. So double Capricorn here. Virgo again with the Magician, but also potentially Gemini. The Hanged One, Pisces. Okay. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here. To try to clue you into who this person might be. Like I said, it could be you yourself. And so let's jump down that storyline, I guess. If you are using substances, drugs, alcohol, anything in excess, it could be impairing your judgment. It could be causing you to have strange experiences. Okay, it could be having like a neurological effect on you. Okay, especially if you take some kind of mitigation. I don't know what was trying to come out there. Medication could be creating weird illusions, hallucinations, things like this. Okay, this is a very strange reading, but I'm jumping into it because I was already kind of picking this up. So yes, play. I feel like for some this could be overindulgence. See, I'm even slurring my speech, so I feel like this is alcohol related for someone out there. Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups. Normally I love this card. It's like my favorite card in the deck. But it speaks to childhood. So it could also be speaking to like childish behavior. Okay, this is not the only storyline here, but just bear with me while I talk to whoever this is for, okay? So some sort of childish behavior could be caused by some kind of outside influence here, potentially a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus even, it doesn't matter. So you could have some bad influence here that's leading you into some kind of childish behavior. And I feel like this is distorting your perception of yourself. The Two of Cups is sometimes like you meeting your higher self, but with the Magician card, it's like there's an illusion or there's something manipulating this situation, I feel like, potentially. And the sacred space in the center, yes, I feel like your sacred space is like being surrounded by these behaviors and sort of tainted, penetrated. It's like you're only safe within yourself is kind of the feeling I'm getting with the Hanged Man here. It's like he's, I don't know, the Eight of Swords, both of these are giving me like similar energies. Eight of Swords coming out twice. So it's like, in the Ten of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you're not seeing or you don't want to like reckon with the fact that your behavior, substance use, whatever it is, poor life habits is impacting your perceptions and it's impacting your sacred space. So it could be doing like damage to your body, things like this, okay? Or it could be somehow impacting your home life, or someone in your home. Okay? So that's what I have to say about that. Nine of Jars is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I definitely feel like drinking. Two of Swords, like maybe you don't want to see it. And this could be someone outside of yourself. I don't know. Okay? So take it however it resonates. This could be a person in your life. Maybe they are a sacred space for you, or they're someone that you hold dear, child, family member, and maybe their addiction or their behavior, whatever it may be, is sort of just impacting everyone and no one wants to face it, like an enabling sort of dynamic going on. Okay? I'm going to jump off of that though and get on to something else, which is that, and I mean, this could resonate for everyone, I don't know, but what I'm feeling over here is that you might need to get in touch with your inner child. You might need to get in touch. I said this to somebody else. Who was it? Virgo? Yes, I think it was Virgo, and Virgo is one of the signs for me of the Magician. So maybe a Virgo could help you get there, or a Gemini. Gemini definitely, to me, speaks to that inner child, that creativity, that childish wonder, things like this. I feel like some of you need to get in touch with that and really hunker down in your sacred space. And it could be in order to cope with some sort of ending or betrayal. Okay, so some of you need to maybe retreat into yourself, tune out the rest of the world with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords twice. Okay. The Eight of Swords is a card of excuses for me. So maybe this is saying like you need to make excuses to get in touch with yourself, with your sense of like creativity and playfulness and joy. And whoever else you have to tune out in order to do that, go ahead and make an excuse to tune them out, okay? It's a lot of tuning out energy. But at the same time, I do feel like there's some sort of weird risk here where it's like maybe you don't want to face yourself, or you don't want to like I don't know. I'm feeling like this mask energy of like you not wanting to face something about your reality, your situation, yourself, or like someone around you. I don't know. It's like some kind of excuses are being made. There's like an enabling here that's causing your life to be impacted and you or someone else to be like stunted and held back. Like it's not in an unhealthy place. And that's why I think that the influence card is here with the Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm so uncoordinated today. The Seven of Pentacles is about like a turnaround. It's a change in direction. It is evaluating a situation, okay, of influence in the Devil. It's like you have to take the time to reflect upon it. And that could be happening with this eclipse energy coming up. It could be shining a light on something, okay? Virgo is basically the sign of health and wellness and like healthy routines and things like this, taking care of yourself. And I feel like a lot of you are maybe not taking care of yourself. Or there's someone in your life who is really not taking care of themselves and you're being tasked to help them realize this and potentially intervene and help them to see. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is a message, it's a learning. Seven of Pentacles is like an evaluation. It's like understanding what you've done, what you've put into a situation. Is it good enough or is it not good enough? And I think that a lot of you here might be realizing that some sort of situation that you've invested in was like a poor investment. And there's some sort of lesson to be learned here surrounding that. And like I said, this could be about somebody else in your life, someone else around you, who is having a real difficulty here with their mental health or their lifestyle. And, you know, don't be a contributor to that. Don't be an enabler to that. Your job, I feel, is to help them reflect on that, help them see the connections between how this behavior is impacting their health and potentially like damaging their body, like degrading their sacred space, so to speak, whether that be their mind, their body, or their peace. And maybe your job is to also help them get in touch with healthier ways to experience joy, to experience fun and play. Okay, because there's something I feel very unhealthy here. And it could be on a psychic, spiritual level. Okay, I definitely feel that. Let me see if I can get any more information. Nine of Jars again. Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. But she kind of came out in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah. One more. High Priestess, Four of Pentacles. What I feel here, okay, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What I feel here, like I said, I feel like this could be alcohol. I feel like someone has like a secret insecurity, or yes, I was feeling this coming in. You or someone else has like a secret, shameful insecurity of some sort. I don't know what this is. It's like something they don't want the world to see, something they don't want revealed. And I think that it's gonna be forced into the spotlight in some way, okay, with this energy of eclipse season. So someone's like darkest fears or secrets or something like this are being highlighted. And I mean, they might be really uncomfortable with it, but at the end of the day, I feel like what this looks like in real, you know, from the outside, what this looks like is somebody like putting on this front, possibly by drinking or indulging in alcohol, in order to show a face of confidence, a face of, you know, desirability, someone that people want to be around, someone that people are attracted to. But the sacrifice of that is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, someone who's actually not taking care of themselves, someone who's actually harming themselves and possibly influencing their bank account and their resources and other things in their life sacred space in the process. Okay, I don't know who we're talking about, if this is you or someone else, but that's exactly what I think is going on here. And it's coming from a place of like fear. And it could be, okay, it could be that this person is intuitive. Like I was kind of picking up on this could be like a psychological, psychic interaction. And with the High Priestess there, that's kind of coming back to me. A lot of intuitives, like, no one gives us a handbook, right? So if we're somebody who hears voices, who has dreams, who has encounters with spirits at night, who sees visions in broad daylight sometimes, okay? All these things, no one prepares you for that usually, okay? Like that, those are my experiences. No one prepared me for that. No one in my family that I know of had these experiences, but these were things that I had to go through and experience and try to understand on my own, by myself, and try to handle, deal with, regulate on my own. So if that's just something that is suddenly happening to a person, perhaps this is a child in your life who has psychic abilities and they don't know what to make of it and it's scaring them. That's a very real possibility. Or this is somebody who's a grown-up who I feel has developed this way of being because of their fear of their abilities. And this could be you. Okay. So what are we what do we do if this is Aquarius? What's the advice? If this is Aquarius, what is the advice? Well, I think I already got it as I was shuffling. Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like, let your guard down. Try to create a sacred space for yourself. Okay, if this is a psychic issue, create a sacred space for yourself where you feel protected. Okay, look into ways to make yourself protected however you feel would make you feel best. Whether that's putting crystals or some kind of grid like around you, around your bed, if that's wearing things on your person to protect you. Rituals, I mean, there's oils, any number of things. Okay, I can't run them down all in this video, but create a sacred space for you to feel protected. Try to have fun with it. Try to make it playful. Try to not take it so seriously. 7 of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Write it down. Reflect on things that you're experiencing. Try to realize that it's all an illusion, okay? Nothing is physically, hopefully, going to happen to you. These are all just communications, okay? So whether it's a dream, whether it's a vision, whatever, voices, obviously see a professional and get an evaluation to make sure that there isn't anything neurologically wrong with you, because I am picking up that that could be for someone, okay? This is a very layered reading. But if this is about psychic ability, try to look at it all as an illusion, as a communication. You can be open to receive or you cannot be open to receive, okay? Maybe it'd help to speak that out loud, to set a boundary. Like, I am not open to receive these messages. I don't wish to receive these messages. And when you're ready, or you want to try to exercise with these things, you could say you are open to receive. And like I said, it might help to create some kind of tangible record understanding. You could do, if you see visions, you could do drawings. If you get messages and stuff, you could write them down and then just put them away, right? Put them away, come back when you're ready. And try to make it fun. Try to make it a game. Understand that most spirit communication is not trying to harm you. It is just trying to communicate with you. Well, oftentimes it's trying to help you. So I hope that helps. Let's get some affirmations from the Personal Power Oracle for Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What else? I feel like Aquarius really needs some guidance, so give me as many as we need. All right, I'll take these. Okay, I deserve respect. For some of you, that might be exactly something you need to hear right now, because I am getting this sense of like perhaps some kind of influence and you like needing to kind of like retreat into some kind of tiny space away from other people, whatever. Like, the solution to that is to demand respect and to not recoil and make yourself small. Find a new friend circle or whatever the case may be if these are struggles that you're having, okay? I am curious. Yeah, didn't we see something about curiosity? I did, right? At the split. Very interesting. I reveal my truth. Yes. For some of you, there is a truth here, a personal truth that you or someone else is not revealing. And it's coming from like a sense of fear or shame or something. Okay. I have permission. Yes. You have permission to be yourself. You have permission to experience the world however you are experiencing it and to not feel afraid or ashamed. And I am a dreamer was the first card out. We got number 22 here, number 44 here. This is a Pisces card. And yes, I feel like some of you are having dreams. You're not crazy. You don't need to do drugs or substances in order to numb yourself out, dumb yourself down to try to tune them out. There are spiritual ways in which you can safely and healthily deal with these things and regulate the messages and stay grounded and stay sane, right? Okay, Aquarius, I hope that helps you. This was a lot, so I really hope I did this justice. I will see you soon.